Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Kalispell, Montana. And sorry I'm a little late. I had a few computer glitches. The system didn't seem to want to let me go live. I had to reconfigure something. So yeah, just as I started it, I was like, oh, I should have started it at like 28 after to give myself the 2 minutes for something like this. And yeah, I needed a few more minutes. So right as I thought that, all of a sudden the glitch, the red box popped up, and I thought, really? Okay, so in the future, I think I need to start it a couple minutes early just to make sure everything is working. But I'm here, hallelujah! When I said I'm going to be here, hallelujah! So let's get started. It is Tuesday, so it is time for our kit together, and we've got a new kit here from April. So let's check it out. All right, so it is an all-inclusive kit, which means everything comes in the box that you need. All you have to do is add scissors. We'll go ahead and we'll look at the kit, and then I'll show you. This kit actually kind of coordinates with some other products that are coming available next week. No, not next week, in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, to be exact, on May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. And that's going to be some new product because the new catalog is going live. If you don't have your new catalog, please let me know. They have been mailed out from the company, and maybe you hadn't made the list. Maybe you hadn't placed an order in a while, or maybe you're new to me. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to get one of our new catalogs, here we go, one of our new catalogs, then please reach out to me so that I can get one to you in the mail. I can't show you the inside of it, not until it goes live on May 5th, but I can show you the outside. So here's the outside, and here's the back side. All right, so if you want one, if you're local to me, you can come and pick one up at the house. I don't typically mail those out. Or just reach out to me and we can meet up and I can get it to you. If you are long distance, please let me know that you want a catalog. I need to get your address so that I can mail it to you. So let's see what's in the box. So this one is called Painted Skies. Some of my questions have been, to let you know about this, are you Team Sunset or Team Sunrise? Which one do you prefer to catch, or do you tend to catch the most, or which one maybe is your favorite? And then on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like sunrises and sunsets? For me, I'll say 10 for both. Typically, I like them. I have to say the Arizona ones, when I lived in Arizona growing up and everything, definitely often had a lot more color than they do here in Montana. However, that being said, where we lived before, there were so many trees you couldn't necessarily see, but there were times when the trees looked like they were on fire because of the sunset behind. So I think it just kind of depends on where you are, what the weather's like. If you have some clouds or no clouds, we all know that clouds kind of help make the difference there. And it just depends on whether you can see it or not, right? If you can't see the sunrise or the sunset, then it's hard to know for sure. When I teach the ESL, when I teach English to the Chinese children, I have to get up super duper early. And so usually in the winter, I'm done before the sun even comes up. And in the summer, it usually starts coming up while I'm teaching, because I'm up here higher in latitude, not elevation, well, no, actually, we're only about 3,000 feet. So we're not a high altitude, but we're a high latitude. So here we go. Look at this, super fun. Here are our instructions, our no-fail instructions. 3 cards, 3 each of 3 different designs. So 9 cards in the kit with envelopes. And you can see we have some sunrises or sunsets, depending on how you want to look at it. It kind of depends on the colors too, as to what colors you get. These to me look a little bit more like sunrises, or these two. This one looks a little bit like a sunset. So it kind of just depends. This shows you all the ingredients in the kit, and it tells us our colors. There's lots of colors in this one. Balmy Blue, Blueberry Bushel, Crushed Curry, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Hydrangea Hue, Melon Mambo, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, Strawberry Slush, and White. Lots of colors. It is a non-stamping kit, so we don't have to hang on to that. Let's go ahead and flip it over. We have some gems. Actually, they are sequins. Adhesive back sequins. We have a whole big old, two strips. I like it when there are extras of these dimensional strips because I use them on other cards. And then we have some mini dimensionals, and then we have our sequence, nice and sparkly. Let's move that out of the way. Then we're going to open this up. We have our no fail instructions. I love these. They've simplified it. I was about to say to the max. They've really simplified the instructions. So these gray strips are going to be the adhesive strips, the dimensionalized adhesive strips, and the hexagons are your dimensionals. In other kits, when you see the gray dots, those are the glue dots. All right, so we have our 3 cards and our ingredients for the cards. So let's take a look at that. Let's see. So we just have some really, nice white. Like these are really nice. They're not just our regular envelopes. These are almost linen-like envelopes. So I'm going to set those over there. And we will do card 1, card 2, card 3. And we'll do our card bases. We'll start with our card bases. Here we go. So we have, this is card 3. These are thick, and these are trifold cards. Okay, these are trifold cards. So card 1, card 2, yeah, the lighthouse, and card 3, like that. All right, so we have our 3 cards. Let's see what goes with them. So then we have this. All right. This one goes with card 1. The pink, which is probably the Melon Mambo, goes with card 3. And then we have leftover for the other cards. We have arches. 3 arches. And then we have this. So the arch goes with card 3. And then we have this one that goes with card 2. I don't know what kind of pattern to call that. You'll see it when I pop it out. And then we have this rectangle with the corners chopped off as card 1. And then we have our sentiments. And remember, we have them in English, French, German, and Dutch. So we have the 3 of those. So I'll take 1. And the first one is Time to Celebrate. I don't know, to me these are like vacation cards, retirement cards, and then Thanks for Keeping Me Afloat. That one's cute. That goes with the lighthouse one. That's really clever. And then Sending a Little Sunshine Your Way is this one. All right, so let's go ahead and make these cards. They should be fairly quick and easy because they're non-stamping. So we have this, and then this is where we have these. Let's see what goes where. All right, so we're popping this out, and this, save this. You can use this for other cards. Oh, I'm excited about that. All right, so we have this in our envelope, and this white material and this, or paper, this is all kind of linen-y. You can't really see the pattern on it, but it's got a texture to it, a real light texture to it. And this almost feels like canvas, and it looks like canvas. It really looks like it's painted right on there. All right, look at that. So that's what it feels like. This feels like a canvas, and then you've got this just painted right on there, and then you have your waves. So we're going to first crease this in and use our bone folder. I'm going to flip it over to really crease this good, like that. And then it's going to be, whew, look at that. Amazing. All right, so now we're going to take the frame. You could totally turn this into, you guessed it. Hi, Becca. Great to have you on here. You could totally turn this into a shaker card. You could totally turn this into a shaker card. You would have to put acetate on this side as well as this side, but this would be a perfect acetate, or this would be a perfect shaker card. All of them would be. Oh, that would be gorgeous. All right, so let's go ahead. And what are you up to today, Becca? Are you just scrolling through the social media, or are you a woman on a mission, relaxing, taking lunch? What's going on? I just had breakfast with my family, or brunch, I guess it would be, because it's kind of late in the morning. And then I'm going to be in here all day creating and creating and creating. My kind of day. No appointments outside the house today. No reason to leave the house today. I'm just going to be creating, just scrolling. Nice. Well, I'm glad you found me. All right, so we're going to set this on here like that. But boy, this card really screams, with these frames and everything, this card really screams shaker card. I just made one for my son. His golden birthday is tomorrow, so he's going to turn 22 on the 22nd. I made him a very special, over-the-top card. And but I can't show it to you because I don't have it to show you, but I will be posting pictures because I will be doing a live showing you how to make that card. So stay tuned for that. It is called, I think, a flip flap card. It's, let me just show you real quick. It's kind of like this, except bigger and all in color. This is just my template. So if that looks like a cool, interesting card that you want to see, stay tuned because I will be showing you how to make that. Let's find the Take Your Pick tool because we got some minis. And the minis just are easier for me with your Take Your Pick tool. All right, so we're going to put one on this end, one over here. So I had to put it in a priority mailer so that he would get it tomorrow because I was waiting on my order from Stampin' Up! And I placed it too late, and so it didn't come, and that's my fault, not theirs. I should have ordered it from the get-go, the balloon festoon, but I didn't because I was like, oh, I don't really need that one. And then I thought, oh, I need to make a special card for guitar. And then I was like, oh, I want that one. Well, it's not going to get here on time. It's not here yet still. I think it's on its way, though. I think it's actually in a box on its way, but it wasn't going to get here on time, so I had to come up with something else. I wanted it to be an interactive card, And I wanted it to be super cool and super special because, well, hey, it's his golden birthday. So there are gold letters in it. There's a lot of gold in it because it's his gold birthday. All right, so this one is going to go here. And then this is going to go on top of it. I think I'm taking out this middle one because that just seems like it would be too big, too popped up. And I'm just going to do this because it'll go on each. Oh, no, it won't reach to each side. All right. I thought it would reach to each side, but it does not. Let's see. All right, so I guess I needed that middle one after all. We'll just stick another one on there. And there we go. There we go. Time to celebrate. And then you have lots of room inside to write or to decorate if you have, like if it is a birthday. Hello, Laura. Great to have you on here. It is the, yeah, it's a kit. It's the new Painted Skies kit. Painted Skies kit, but it totally coordinates with the Scenic Coast paper. And I'll show you that as soon as we're done with these cards. And I love we got this to play with because I don't have this shape. So that'll be fun to play with those. Let's go do the second card because that's another fun shape. Look at this. I don't even know what to call this shape. So let's see. Look at that. That's a cool shape. Don't you think? That's going to be fun. We have extra here. It has thanks for keeping me afloat. And then this wonderful, it totally looks like a painting because it even looks like canvas that it's on. I just love that. And the lighthouse, well, that's my favorite. I love lighthouses. I have a small collection of lighthouses, not overly much. I grew up in the desert, so, you know, the water attracted me. I've been to a number of lighthouses. I would love to do like an East Coast lighthouse tour, a West Coast lighthouse tour, a European lighthouse tour. I just want to go see all the lighthouses because they're all so different. I've been to one on, where have I been? I've been to one in Oregon, the La Quinta Lighthouse. I've been to the one on Kauai. I can't remember the name of it. I've been to one in Germany on the island of Amrum in the North Sea. North Sea? Yeah, North Sea. So I've been to a few, and then I have a few. I used to have a whole lighthouse bathroom set. I'm not sure why I got rid of it, but I did. I'm not sure why now. And sometimes I wish that I hadn't gotten rid of it. Do you do that? Do you ever wish you hadn't gotten rid of something that you got rid of? And you can't even remember why you got rid of it because you liked it so much. All right, so this gets centered onto there. And these cards really are screaming shaker cards to me. They really are. Oh, I forgot to put the embellishment on. We'll do that this time around with both of these. So this one, these non-stamping kits are so quick and easy. I love it. I love it. Kits are awesome. They are definitely a favorite. I use them for make and takes at my retreat. I use them, I will be using them. I'm going to start doing some card buffets, and I'll probably use a kit here and there in the card buffets. They're just amazing. They just make life quick and easy, and they're so gorgeous. All right, so this one goes down here. And it says, thanks for keeping me afloat. I also love the scripture verse, I am the light of the world, that goes with the lighthouse. And for my goddaughter, for when she was getting baptized as a baby, I had to come up with a candle decoration idea, and they bought a wax candle, and I did since the scripture, the verse that I was supposed to, as the godmother, say in German, in Germany, was the light of the world one. I said, well, in America, they're always doing a lighthouse with this. So I turned a candle, a tall candle, pillar candle, into a lighthouse. And I think she still has it to this day. I think I put that a little too high. All right, but that's okay. We're gonna do this way, and then we'll do this one over here like that. And then this one was supposed to have gems. Over here. Oop, that one just wants to turn around. Over here. And over here. Love that. Totally love those. Those are gorgeous. And our last one, see, these are quick and easy. You just can't beat that. We have arches, which I have the arch dice, but these are this linen, this canvas type thing. It's just got that light linen sort of texture to it, which makes it look like it's a painting. It just really, doesn't it? It just really looks like a painting. And then we have our palm trees. Who doesn't love palm trees? I love palm trees. We used to have some in our backyard by the pool in Tucson. I don't have a pool in in Montana. It's not hot enough here for a pool. No pool for this girl, not here. I don't even remember the last time I went swimming. Like in a pool. I don't go to the lake. It's really cold, and I like to see the bottom of where I'm swimming. So I did wear a swimsuit last summer when my husband and I went and stayed in a yurt with our own hot tub. Literally, the tub was outside, but it was hot water, hot, what do you call it? Hot springs water pumped into it, but it was a big round trough. That's what it was. It was a big metal trough, and we just sat in the bottom of it in the hot water. It was wonderful. But that's the only time I've worn my swimsuit, I think, since I left Arizona 10 years ago. Yeah, something like that. So crazy, huh? Whereas in Arizona, I lived in my swimsuit because we had a pool in the backyard because it was so hot. And we were in the pool every night almost, and every morning when it was hot. I loved morning swims. That was one of my favorite things to do. We're going to do some dimensionals on this. Do you like to swim in the morning or the evening? In Arizona, we didn't swim in the middle of the day because it was hot, and then I would get fried if I swam in the middle of the day. I got a bad sunburn, and I'm fair-skinned. All right. Hi, Core Butterfly. Great to see you on here. Thanks for joining us. We're just checking out this kit that is brand new this month. All right. It's brand new this month. And I am just putting together the last card, but I'll show all 3 cards. This is a non-stamping kit. It's super, super simple. Super easy. This is going to go down here. So let's see. It's got to go behind this leaf. Here we go. Like that. And then this is going to go on top of it. I tried to make it so that the dimensionals would be on the edge, but I think, again, it's going to be sitting right on it no matter what I do. So we're going to put one in the center so that it's not saggy, because we don't like saggy. All right, and then we're going to do that. All right, there we go. And it is trifold again. So let's go ahead and put our gems on it, and then I will show you all 3 cards together, and then I will show you the wonderful new suite that this coordinates with. You are going to be amazed. The paper is just incredible. If you think this is gorgeous paper and it looks like a painting, wait till you see the other. So here is one, sending a little sunshine your way. 2, thanks for keeping me afloat. And 3, time to celebrate. Those are our 3 cards from the Painted Skies kit. And it's hard to show on the camera, but they really do look like it was painted on. Super, super pretty cards. And you can do so much. And then you have these to play with, put in your stash and play with for other cards too. And of course, if you want, I don't typically do alternates with the kit cards, although I am considering doing a separate live once a month called Beyond the Box, to where we might mix and match the different kits from the box and see what we can do. But these are beautiful, and they coordinate with this new suite called Sunset Coast. So let me just show you. Here are the stamps, and here are the dies. And these are pretty good sized. They're not tiny. They just look smaller on here, but they're not tiny. So we have a lighthouse, sailboat, and rays of the sun. We have a net. We have fence. We have this rock formation and some shells and seagulls, and then we have these wonderful, so happy retirement, happy anniversary, congratulations, I hope it finds you happy, wishing you a lifetime of joy wherever this note finds you. I hope it finds you happy. The adventure continues, so that can be anniversary, retirement, you brighten my day. Super fun, Sunset Coast. And then these are the gems. Again, some sequence in the different colors and sparkle. And check out this paper. This is the Scenic Coast. That's what it's called. The stamp set is Sunset Coast. The paper is Scenic Coast. I thought they were going to keep the names the same. Yes, very vibrant. Look at this though. Look at that shine on the water. Look at that. So there's that one. And this is the back side. So it looks like waves. And then we have this one. Check out that shine. And the paper does all the work. And then we have that. That's purple. It's hard to see on the screen. Then you have this one, and there's always some shimmer and shine on the water right there where the sun hits. All right, and this is a 6x6 pack, so you get 48 sheets. There's this one, and that on the back. Can't wait to play with this. Like I said, this whole week I'm going to be doing card club videos and making cards. That's my week. The yellow, and then we have this one and that on the back. Those fun waves with some white. So these coordinate and go together, and this is the kit. So very similar. Get your juices flowing with this. And then you have the Scenic Coast to play with. And the suite is called the Scenic Suite. And these cards, this Painted Skies kit is currently available. It was an April kit, so it is available in the store. And then this suite won't be available until May 5th. All right, until May 5th. I know a lot of other demonstrators are already playing with it. I have not played with it yet. I've been playing a little bit of catch up since my move. So I'm getting there. But I have it and I'm ready, and I have lots of ideas for it. So we'll see how that rolls out. Whew. Isn't that just amazing? I just love that. It's like actually being there. And your paper is going to do all the work. It's not like you have to do anything way out there. All right. So, wow. This one just really gets me going. Hi, Christine. Yes, it's a gorgeous kit. And then the suite that's coming very similar to it. I love these cards, but they are definitely screaming shaker cards. So I might have to turn them. So if you were going to do a shaker card, you wouldn't have this. You can see that pops up. You wouldn't want to have that popped up so high. And what you would have to do is you would have to put acetate on both sides so that you could have your shaker in the middle of it. But this would be a really pretty shaker card if you could find not just like you could do sequence of the varying colors like what's in here, but if you had like little small die cuts of something too, you could do that. Like you could do shells. Like this one, you could do the shells from this. These are pretty small shells. Here's 3 little shells. So you could do the shells from this and put that in there as the shaker to kind of add to your beach scene here. You could do, for either one of these, you could do the seagulls and put those in there. So your shaker cards don't always have to be just sequence and confetti kind of stuff. It can also be very small die cuts. So I think the shell one would be great. And I may have to just do this, right? I might just have to show you. The shell one would be great for this beach because you have your beach scene and then they're going to settle down there, right? And then I'm thinking the seagulls would look really great with the lighthouse. Because out to sea, you don't typically see them. They're usually closer to shore. So I'm not sure what you could just use some sequins for this or some confetti for that. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to make some shaker cards with this. Don't you? I think I am. I think I am. Because it's just screaming shaker card. Anytime I see something like this with a frame, I'm always thinking, ooh, shaker card. I just made the shaker card for my son's card. The front of it was a shaker card, and then the inside was this. So if you want to see how to do this one, I'll be showing you that soon. I got to make some more samples. I just made his, but I need to make some more samples and play with some variety of product, and then I will be showing you. And I will post, after he gets his card tomorrow, I will post a picture of the card that I made for him so that you can see that. And then I will let you know when I will be doing that live to show you how to make it. I'll have everything cut. You don't have to watch me cut anything. You'll watch me put it all together, and then I'll have all the measurements and everything for you as well. So stay tuned for that. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Thank you, Becca and Laura and Corey and Christine, for joining me today. And I will see you all on Thursday for Paper Pumpkin Playdate. And go vote. Let me know, do you want to see some more Fluttering Garden hummingbird cards? Because I have a couple more, and I learned today how to color them. So I was going to show you what I learned. Or do you want to see the new Waterfront Retreat one, which also coordinates with some product that is coming out in May? So go vote. Let me know which one you want to see on Thursday. And I will be back on Thursday morning at 9:45. Until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.